Hello everybody, Joe Clone here, back again with another LEGO Marvel custom build review video. If it isn't obvious, in this video I will be reviewing my newly custom built Green Goblin glider. Oh yes, I had one built before, but I just didn't really like how it looked, and I really took inspiration for this build from the first ever official LEGO Green Goblin glider that was ever put in a set. I feel like I always just liked the style of that first original glider, so I really just took inspiration from that and sort of just tried to keep it in that sort of style with, of course, a little Joe Clone touch and upgrades as I usually do. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. I think I'm going to flash a picture of that original 2002 LEGO Green Goblin glider just on the screen so you just know what I'm talking about here. And I should have done that. But yeah, another reason that I sort of wanted to inspire this after that original 2002 LEGO Green Goblin glider is also because LEGO Spider-Man was the first superhero to ever be made in LEGO form, and if that's being said, then the Green Goblin was the first super villain to ever be made in LEGO form. So that's another reason why I just wanted to sort of capture that 2002 style Green Goblin glider. But enough rambling, let's just get right into the build. Just to be mobile, to give you a 360 around, because I just want you to really get the overall just look of this thing and size of it. I know it's a little big, but again, I really like it this big because especially as we see the glider in No Way Home, it's pretty big. It's not that small as we've seen some of the newer builds and some of the newer sets. So that's really what I wanted to capture, and sort of just that like menacing evil look of it. It really does capture that, I feel. But as you can see, the glider wings are on the hinges like the original 2002 build, so they could move. It could be posable in a bunch of different flight angles, and that's another thing that I really took into account that I wanted, because just look how awesome it looks just for posability wise and mock sake and stuff like that. And it really could just look so awesome in so many different positions. Like, look at that, so cool. But again, really just on those hinges, and that's really the only place where it moves and articulates, unless you count, let me just get that down so it looks nice like that. Nice. Unless you count the sort of spikes right here, and that's something I really struggled with on my original custom Green Goblin glider builds, the spikes in the front, because obviously the thing has blades. That's how he really dies in the movies and in the comics, being impaled by his own glider. And you could honestly move them to any angle that, or I should say I could move them to any angle that I really want, so they could be facing down.
Sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties today. I'm terrible at tech, so I'm still learning in making these videos. It's all a process, am I right? But I was talking about the spikes, and as you can see, I have them pointed in a sort of upwards angle like that, and I just really like how I have options for how this thing truly looks. And obviously we have the spikes on the end of the wings here, because that was a main design and detail on that original 2002 glider. Then moving towards the back, I really kept it at a sort of gray, black, and purple just colors, just because I didn't want to throw any green in there. I didn't want it to be too multicolored, so that's why it's all these colors, and I really think they also help that menacing look of the thing. But the turbines and the engines at the back, I just really love how that looks. And that's just simple builds back there. Really, that's about it. I love the sort of hood in the back right here, and I just cheese slope that off, and where the figure goes, obviously, it's really an only one-manned glider, so that is the spot that the Goblin or anyone else sits to control the thing. And as you can see, the front is also on a little hinge, just so I could get that angle look of the nose pointing down, and I really like how I achieved that. I also put turbines under here because the glider is known to hover, so I just wanted some little turbine or engine details under the wings so I could capture that hovering sort of capability of the thing that we see it do multiple times in the comics, movies, a bunch. But that's really about it for this little custom build. And again, I really just wanted to make this because my first one was, if you want my honest opinion, pitiful. So that is why I'm very happy with what I've got here, and I just think it looks so cool, so menacing. I'm calling it the Ultimate Glider, even though that sounds like I'm referring to the Ultimate Universe, where in the Ultimate Universe, the Green Goblin does not fly around on a glider. So, sorry for the confusion there, but that's what I've really been calling it because it really is the ultimate Green Goblin glider. It's so menacing looking. I'm so happy with how it turned out. But yeah. And that's really about it, guys. This was Joe Clone's Lego Marvel custom built Green Goblin glider review. Try saying that 3 times fast. But again, I'm just so happy with how this turned out. Green Goblin is one of the most iconic Marvel villains of all time, so I thought I'd do him a justice in my Lego collection and give him the ultimate glider. And yeah, as you know, just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe, and I thank you for joining me on the journey. That is a review. I will see you in the next one, and peace.